number 10 of Taylor Hurst, Mid-Ohio. Probably couldn't have came soon enough for him.
But, you know, you got to remember, these two in front of him could make a mistake. Brian Mercurio has cut that gap down by almost about a second now as Taylor Hurst takes the white flag. 1 lap to go here in race number 1 of round 2 for the eNASCAR Road to Pro qualifying series. And these guys are going to get out of the way. You see the 17 move out of the way right there. So Brian just got to navigate a few more corners, and he's going to come home race 1 winner of round 2. Brian's cut the gap down to 3.6 seconds. Obviously, he's going to need, you know, Taylor to make a mistake or these guys to really hold him up. But, I mean, what a drive, Dan, for Taylor Hurst here tonight. What a drive. Flag to flag pretty much here. That's if he gets around here, which he's probably going to. Knock on wood. Don't want to give the commentators curse. But, Dan, Taylor has been on the binders tonight. He has had the fastest truck in the field, and he has the best lap.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not surprised. We saw he was in split 2. He was on our coverage for so many races in round 1. We saw how fast, won a couple races down in split 2 for our broadcast coverage. It doesn't surprise me to see him this fast. He's a former Coke Series driver himself. He got dropped out last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to make it right back to where he belongs. It's been a great way to kick off round 1 for Taylor Hurst, and a lot of nights I will hopefully get to talk to him at the end of the night. But great run for Taylor Hurst as he's coming around the final corner. It's coming to take the checkered flag, Terry.
Here he comes, final couple corners for Taylor Hurst. It has been an absolute dominating performance here for the number 10 through the final corner. Taylor Hurst, round 1 of eNASCAR qualifying series. He wins at Mid-Ohio.
And we're going to have to see right here. Final attempt at overtime. Next flag ends the race, whether it be the caution or the checkered. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway. Who's going to win in Pocono? Chris Pfeffer gets out to a race lead over James Wetzel and Buttafuoco behind him.
As they make their way down turn 1, Daniel Buttafuoco from 4th on the outside, goes to the inside of turn 1, the inside of James Wetzel, clears James Wetzel, and the door is wide open for him to possibly take this race victory. He gets in the slipstream of Chris Pfeffer, and where's he going to go? He's going to go to the outside of Chris Pfeffer, down the long pond straightaway. Is he going to clear Pfeffer when they get to the tunnel turn? It looks like he is. Gets a shove from James Wetzel. Daniel Buttafuoco to the race lead as they are coming to the white flag this time. But here comes Brian LaPrade on those 4 fresh tires compared to Buttafuoco's 2. Let's see what happens when they get to turn number 3. Jason, they are coming to the white this time by. Are we going to make it?
Coming to the white flag this time by. Daniel Buttafuoco is going to see it. Meanwhile, the field scrambling back behind him for every single position here tonight. Buttafuoco all the way down to the apron, trying to get away from the guy he's been chasing all night long, and he has almost caught him with the white flag in the air here on eNASCAR Night in America. Brian LaPrade trying to tally up another eNASCAR Road to Pro victory this season. He's closed the gap in down the long pond straightaway here for the final time. Buttafuoco tries to break the draft, almost pulls the Ryan Blaney, bringing him all the way down to the apron through the tunnel turn for the final time. Buttafuoco trying to hold him off. He's sideways out of the tunnel turn. Brian LaPrade outside. They're going to be door handle to door handle for the final time. Entering turn number 3. Door banging all the way to the line, and Buttafuoco comes up. He makes contact. They're up and into the wall. Brian LaPrade able to clear. Brian LaPrade wins in Pocono. Wow, what a finish. They approach 4 to go.
Coming to 4 laps to go, Pfeffer has led wire to wire so far. He'll round the corner, get to the back straightaway. We'll have 3 laps to go. Dan, anything that you're hoping from Taylor Hurst to come up here and potentially take this win?
Well, I don't know if you all saw my shirt at the top of the broadcast. I'm wearing the Ross Chastain Hail Melon shirt. I don't know. I wonder if he might try to pull some of that out of the pocket, but I think iRacing might frown upon that. But hey, if you want to win a race, you might as well go for it. But unless he can make some serious time here in these final 3 laps, I think this is going to be your running order. Coming to the line, Pfeffer, Hurst, Phillip. Coming to 2 laps to go, and everything right now as I look across the racetrack, everyone is side by side. We got a little side by side battle right outside the top 15. But right now, Chris Pfeffer looking to bring this home. Star on the pole has led every single lap and looking to do the trifecta, Terry, as he is coming to take the white this time by.
Coming through turns 3 and 4 for the penultimate time, Christopher Pfeffer is leading like he has all race long. White flag into the air. This race is official. through turns 1 and 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway, it has been all Christopher Pfeffer, and through turns 3 and 4. Go ahead and give round number 11 to the driver of the 66. Pfeffer gets it done. Taylor her second. Agnell, Phillip, Buttafuoco, Christopher. Hopefully for the final time, the pace car will pull down the pit lane. Blaze Crawford will have the field at his discretion when he wants to take this green flag. He gets the shot from the back. Here we go. Green flags back in the air. Overtime attempt number 2, Jason.
Hopefully the only attempt that we're going to need for any more. Blaze Crawford gets the jump out front. Caden Rush right on his back bumper. Daniel Smallwood able to jump up. Jonathan Delaney stuck up top with absolutely no help. Now the question is, you see Matthew Zwack jump out of line. Will Caden Rush make a move as they work their way down the back straightaway, heading into 3 for the second to last time, Dan?
Working in their turn 3 and 4, Blaze Crawford, Caden Rush. Daniel Smallwood have broken away. It's side by side for 4. The Matthews Wag, Jonathan Delaney, and Seth the Merchant. Here they come off turn number 4. Blaze Crawford swinging over the white flag.
Can they make it to the white flag without a caution coming out? They can. White flag's in the air. 1 lap to go for the eNASCAR qualifying Road to Pro iRacing series. It's a 2-horse fight for the moment. It'd be Blaze Crawford, Caden Rush, Smallwood, Swack, all back there. Side by side they go, taking the momentum away. You got him down the back straightaway. Caden Rush giving the shot to the number 3 of Blaze Crawford. He looks to the inside. Here we go. Side by side to turns 3 and 4 for the race win of round number 4 in the second round of the eNASCAR Road to Pro series. And off of turns 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. It's a drag race to the line. Blaze Crawford gets it done.
Who's it going to be? It's been Kostowitz all night. Can he have the night spoiled by somebody else? Coming into the restart zone for what could be the last time. Green flags in the air. Spencer Kostowitz gets a great restart, but Brad Wright's right there on the outside. He'll tuck back in line behind him and try to set up himself for a great exit off turn 2.
Trying to get set up and exit off turn number 2. Side by side for P3. Buttafuoco just gets out of Seth the Merchants. Side by side for P5. We got Agnell, Phillip, Eddie Kerner. Then we got the blocking guy on the inside. Michael Vanderbilt blocking Max Brady. Brady ain't going to have any of it, trying to move out of the way. And we got trouble in the pick. They keep it straight. They're coming off 3 and 4 wide off turn number 4. 2 laps to go at the line.
2 laps to go at the line. We stay green. Spencer Kostowitz, your race leader. You see some 3 wide back behind Blaze Crawford. That's Kwame Scott, Chris Hill, Johnny Avila. They all work their way, and can they get to the white flag, Dan, this time by into 3 and 4?
Well, let's see if they can keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. They're 3 and 4 wide. Kyler wins, moving Chris Hill out of the way. They're all going to keep it sorted, and they're going to get to the white flag this time by.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Spencer Kostowitz trying to make a story here tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. He's going to have to hold Brad Wright off for 2 more corners. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Brad Wright going to try to send it in as hard as he can, but it's not going to be enough. It was a Mid-Ohio heartbreaker weeks ago for Spencer Kostowitz. Tonight, victorious at the Milwaukee Mile, Spencer Kostowitz, race number 5, round 2 winner in Wisconsin.
Maybe that is anything for him, but I think if this stays green, Michael Frisch is home free.
With just a handful of laps to go, Zach Nichols working down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying his best to catch Michael Frisch. It just hasn't really done it just yet. You see Buttafuoco working up to the top side, trying to run almost near that cushion, just not enough momentum. Zach Nichols, though, trying to hold him off, while Michael Frisch continues to lead, coming down to 2 to go.
Going to 2 to go. How about, I think, Cody Harris at P4? We haven't even talked about him all night. Look at him trying to get a good points night out of tonight. Maybe trying to get a podium late in the going, and he's got no front bumper. That just describes all the chaos that has been going on in this race tonight as they're coming through turns 1 and 2. Michael P. Frisch extending his lead down the back straightaway into turn 3. Nichols trying all he can. He needs to find a lot for 1 more lap, but it's going to be really hard to come across as Michael P. Frisch takes the white flag. Last lap at Bristol. Down to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Jason, it's all Michael Frisch, coat of the checkered.
Nobody has touched Michael Frisch all night long. He got in front of Buttafuoco, and he has stayed there. Off turn number 4, Michael Frisch, the second to last race of the season.
Off with a podium, a top 3 finish, as we got 4 laps to go. They're working their way down the back straightaway, and as I am saying all this, Daniel Buttafuoco is just about to cross the start-finish line to win again in Road to Pro. Along with the championship, he locked up already, and he's going to finish off with another win over on split number 1 with FTF. What a season for him over there. And right now, with 3 laps to go in the season for us over here, we're getting down to it. Final laps. Who's going to make it through?
Yeah, we're about to find out here in just 3 more laps. And obviously, it's all been Eddie Kerner up at the front of the field, and he needed a lot of points to get into tonight. Now, only about 12 back from what he was outside the cutoff line. This will more than likely put him in to the eNASCAR Contender Series. So talk about a clutch moment for Eddie Kerner. If that does in fact happen, we'll have to take a look at the points unofficially after the driver post-race interviews. Now 2 laps to go. You look at the battle going on for second. Max Brady and Michael Frisch all over the back bumper of him as they work into 1 and 2. Brady trying to defend Michael Frisch and keep that position here as they work down the back.
Down the back straightaway, Michael P. Frisch going to look down the inside of Max Brady. They're going to have a little battle for P2 as Eddie Kerner's going to wait. Oh, a little bit of contact, I think, right there. No harm, no foul. Carlos Pizza machine of Max Brady against the Bar Visuals machine of Michael Frisch as they're coming down to the white flag. Eddie Kerner, with a 1.5 second lead, came in 26 in the points. He needed to have a strong night tonight, but I don't think you can have a better night than winning as he comes through turns 1 and 2. Jason, for the final time in 2023 qualifying series competition, Eddie Kerner, he's going to come home a winner.
If he can just hang on to it through 3 and 4 for the final time, no poles, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s tonight, needed 12 points. He might just do that. Might be enough to get into the eNASCAR Contender Series, but he's going to have 1 win to tally up on the board for his eNASCAR Road to Pro qualifying series in 2023. Eddie Kerner.